Welcome back to Cruising America, everyone. Today we're visiting Monument Valley in northeast Arizona. We're Steve and Kathleen. We're cruising America in our 35-foot fifth wheel RV, chasing 70-degree weather year-round. If you'd like to watch our previous videos, please click the Cruising America playlist link in the description below this video. Otherwise, enjoy our current episode starting now. Monument Valley isn't a national park. It's not even a national monument. But it is located in a Navajo Tribal Park and is one of the most photographed points on Earth and as American as it gets. Before getting started, we wanted to let you know our experience with the map provided when we entered. We found it didn't label all the features and didn't have enough landmarks to distinguish between monuments and adjacent or nearby plain old formations. We stopped at Golding's after touring the park and found their map far more informative and helpful. Golding's Lodge and Trading Post is about 5 miles west of the park on Monument Valley Road. We recommend their map in conjunction with the tribal map. Natural forces of wind and water eroded this land, spending the last 50 million years cutting into and peeling away at the surface of the plateau. The simple wearing down of altering layers of soft and hard rock slowly revealed the natural wonders of Monument Valley today. Monument Valley has become one of the most iconic images of the West and a popular tourist destination. It's not always referred to by its name in the movies, but most visitors will surely recognize it. The valley captured a large audience's attention via director John Ford's westerns. Beginning with 1939's Stagecoach, starring John Wayne, Ford's many happy returns to Monument Valley shaped how much the outside world pictures the American West. Forrest Gump and his band of running followers jogged along U.S. Route 163 right through Monument Valley in 1994. Fans of the movie often visit this stretch of the highway to recreate the scene or just take a few photos. The earliest people to mark the area were the Anasazi, or ancestral Pueblans, who settled in around 1200 BC. Their art and building structures remain, hinting at an ancient resourcefulness that found promise in a foreboding desert. The Navajo culture took root centuries before Spaniards entered the area in 1581. And 250,000 of their descendants still live on the 16 million acre Navajo Nation. This great valley boasts sandstone masterpieces that tower at heights of 400 to 1,000 feet, framed by scenic clouds casting shadows that graciously roam the desert floor. The angle of the sun accents these formations, providing scenery that is simply spellbinding. The landscape overwhelms, not just by its beauty, but also by its size. The fragile pinnacles of rock are surrounded by miles of mesas and buttes, shrubs, and trees, along with windblown sand, comprising the magnificent colors of the valley. All of this harmoniously combines to make Monument Valley a truly wondrous experience. You can also purchase guided tours from Navajo tour operators, who take you down into the valley in jeeps for a narrated cruise through these mythical formations. A guided tour is something to consider because places such as Ear of the Wind and other landmarks can only be accessed via guided tours. During the summer months, the Visitor Center also features Haskanini Restaurant, which specializes in both native Navajo and American cuisines. 3 main layers of Oregon rock shale, Deschelles sandstone, and Moenkopi shale are visible in the many buttes. Part of the Colorado Plateau, Monument Valley spans more than 91,000 acres. In the 1920s, a family by the name of Golding began operating a trading post in the area. They sold the local population their groceries and other supplies while serving as a hub of commerce in the area. Their establishment lasted through the 1960s. During their time in this remote area, Harry Golding caught wind of a new Western film in the works out in Hollywood. He and his wife packed up their things, went to Hollywood, and managed to get a meeting with the film's location manager. They showed him photographs of Monument Valley. Not long after that, the movie Stagecoach was filmed with Monument Valley as the setting. You can drive through Monument Valley with your own vehicle, but bear in mind it's a dirt road. This scenic route stretches about 17 miles and passes by 11 designated stopping points for visitors. The East and West Mitten Buttes get their name from the way both formations resemble two gigantic mittens rising from the floor. When you stop to see this pair of buttes, you'll also have a great view of Merrick Butte, which is just to the south of the two Mitten Buttes. The triangle shape formed by the rocky giants makes it seem like they were placed there on purpose. The trio stands in beautiful symmetry that you don't often see in nature. Next up is Elephant Butte. It doesn't look exactly like an elephant, but kind of, right? Either way, it's another stop on the drive worth pulling over for. Like the name suggests, the Three Sisters formations are three tall and narrow fingers close together off the ledge of a large plateau. You won't have any trouble finding the Three Sisters from the road. Below the pillars, you can see the crumbling sediment and layers of shale coming down the slope that have been worn away to form the unique structure. Right next to it, another stop you'll come to on the drive, and one you definitely won't want to skip, is John Ford's Point. During the mid-1900s, Hollywood film director John Ford used this location for many of his movie scenes. The point serves as a stage overlooking the vast expanse of desert, highway, and sky. It's widely considered the best view you can get of Monument Valley, so don't miss out when you come to visit. There is also a parking lot where you can leave your car while you go take in the view. Watch your step, the terrain has been left rugged and wild like Mother Nature formed it. Another stone formation right along the road as you take the valley drive is Camel Butte. Being able to drive up close to the butte allows you to see the detailed erosion and layers that form these rocky monuments and more fully appreciate just how big they are. When you get a look at Totem Pole, you know exactly why it's been given that name. The tall spire shoots up from the ground next to a collection of chunkier formations called Yebi Chai. Sand Spring is in an area where the red-orange hue of the sandy desert floor can be seen in all directions. From this stopping point, Totem Pole can be seen from a different angle. North Window is a spot of the Monument Valley where you can get a clear view of East Mitten Butte standing in between Elephant Butte and a smaller formation called Cly Butte. This is one of the more popular destinations of the drive. The Thumb is a stone monument, a little different from the others. The rounded shape of this formation is what gives it its name. The Thumb is the last officially marked structure on the Monument Valley driving tour. The valley's vivid red color comes from iron oxide exposed in the weathered siltstone. The darker blue-gray rocks in the valley get their color from manganese oxide.